him too. Like Marseille, that ain't cool. And I'm also half black, Marseille. Our families go back, Marseille. I kissed you first, Marseille. Remember Ray J put that song out? We gonna scratch that part. But it's just like the passion that I have for them as friends and Marseille, like we both out here looking for our place in the world. We both, like Oscar says, like, you know, Ruby says this line, like, yeah, I got bars on my windows. And Oscar says 2 parents and a college future inside. And even Caesar says season 1, you know, Ruby's going to go off to college and you're going to become a famous writer. And Jamal, he'll get it together. But what does that mean for Jamal? You know what I'm saying? What does he'll get it together? And what does that, Jamal gonna have to figure out what that means. Get it together. Like, what is he gonna do? What is his place gonna be in life? So it's just like, y'all, I'm down here cracking me up. I hit it first. Yo, for real, Jamal, look. He said, I don't care, we kissed you first. High five, Ruby. But then even Jamal and Ruby's relationship, like, how that's going to evolve, because, you know, this season Jamal and Caesar get closer, but it's like Ruby was the original homie. Like, we sitting on the steps with the Friday, you know what I'm saying, drinking the 40s or whatever. So it's like Ruby, you know what I'm saying, we got a whole, that's my homie. But me and Ruby never even had that moment. Like, you know, I wasn't even there the night you got shot. Like, bro, you got shot, bro. Like, I was never here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me as Brett, I would have just been like, yo, like, my homie got shot and I'm out here riding a bike with a bag. I still might not have told him, you know what I'm saying, that I had the money. I might have told Ruby. Ruby might have been the only person I told. And only because he got shot. Because he was also at that church acting crazy like he wanted to fight me. Y'all seen that? When I had to push him out my face, say, miss me with that shit. Who you talking to? Like, what? I mean, I said it like Jamal. But I'm saying, like, yo, who the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You in here, you done got your homies. Y'all in here about to jump me because the money is fake? What's up with that? But anyway, I probably would have told Ruby as Brett just because he got shot and I felt bad for him. Like, you know, he caught up in, you know what I'm saying? When you get mixed up with the girls, sometimes you do things that you didn't really mean to do, or you say things like how you didn't really mean them to come off. Because Ruby, for real, was not in the whole search for the money ever. He was really busy planning Olivia's quinceañera. And that's fine because, you know what I'm saying, like, you still have to make that time for fun. You have to make that time to show people you care about them, even when bad stuff is happening. You know, that night for Caesar, if it wasn't the night that Ruby and him got shot, that night for Caesar might have been a moment of reprieve for him. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's important that that night happened, but it's just like, yo, like, you wasn't out here looking for this money. Y'all don't know Chivo. Y'all didn't solve the Roller World mystery. Like, y'all came in episode 9 gung-ho, ready to find some money, biting into chocolate and shit, and then won't get mad and cuss me out when it's chocolate. Chill out, because I've been looking for this money since episode 6. What y'all mean? And poor Olivia, like...
Woo! Yes, girl.
Olivia going, y'all. She going. So, I mean, Ruby has to deal with that, and you know, that's for Ruby. But it's just so funny watching the show back because I was so much in the character. Like, if you watch this first scene of season 1, or when, you know, we come outside and then we about to do the memorial and everybody crying and everything, and Jamal sitting there like, I really didn't know you like that, but when he pull out that Spanish dictionary, Jamal the first one to laugh. It's just like, you know, want to laugh. It's just like, you know, I
want to love you, yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey girl with the gray on.
Anyway, y'all, so my phone died.
Girl with the scarf on. Yes.
But where did I leave off? We back? Y'all back? Everybody okay? All right. Hey, Johnny, I love you. I miss you. I haven't been too active. I've been trying to let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of calm on the socials. I've been posting only not too much. You know what I'm saying? I've been tweeting a little bit, you know, answering some stuff. But Johnny, I'm gonna come back. I'm coming back. I promise. When I drop this next song, we lighting some sage for the demons. Hear me that? Yep. So listen. Where was I leaving off? I left off. Anybody remind me? Oh yeah. Thank you. Katie and Cheeks. It's burning. Y'all gonna laugh at my, y'all gonna, can't you light it down there? No. You got to light it above the thing.
Above the pay grade.
I'm sorry, y'all. Hold up. Oh yeah, I was at Olivia, then died. Okay, so listen, you take this smoke, right? Hold up, I'm gonna cleanse the socials. Take this. You got to go to every corner of the room. Okay. And while you do it, it's helpful sometimes if you sing Hamaring Kyung, Hamaring Kyung. Okay, so listen. Don't you start with that when we making a season 3. Don't you start yet. Please give me a year before y'all start asking me for season 3. We done just got season 2 last Friday. Damn. Y'all know it's gonna take a year.
You sure it's out? It's out.
Here, take the lighter with you. You got to keep this. Sometimes the demons are so strong.
Let me tell you
they
something.
smite the fire.
I just learned how to put the fire on.
Okay, put the fire. Just hold it.
I can't tilt
it. Hold it.
Brett, I cannot tilt it.
Hold it this way. You tilt this.
Brett,
and not
I can
the
only keep the fire on for like 1 second, Brett.
Well, you need to learn how to do it better.
Brett.
Click the fire. Click the fire.
Watch.
Click it. Click it. Now hold your thumb there.
Brett, I will get burnt.
Do you know how many people light a lighter every day? And they be holding cigarettes lighting for 20 minutes when it's windy outside.
You acting like I do this every day. Come on. I will hold the sage. I would hold the sage. There we go.
Y'all, she's afraid to hold the lighter on. Get it in there. Let it, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You done blew out the lighter.
Oh,
okay, that's good. That's good. You just want the smoke. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm distracted. Damn. Yeah. So I just, I have a problem with them, treating Jamal the way they do. And this is the thing about Jamal. Jamal's the only one on the show that really reminds me still that they're 14. Like, Masay and them out here having sex and they cussing and yelling. Ruby done got shot. Caesar homeless and dealing with gangs. It's like, they're growing up so fast. Except Jamal, he in his room with gnomes and his bed is made. If y'all ever look at Jamal's room, like, he still got video games and sneakers hanging up and you know what I'm saying? He didn't break out of his 14. He didn't get there yet. You know what I'm saying? He's still young. 14-year-olds are very young. Like, Jamal is only a year from 8th grade. So I feel like Jamal is still more of still an 8th grader trying to find their way through school than they are. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Jamal reminds me, okay, these are young kids that have just lost their innocence. And that's why I think that they're so adult. But it's like, when it happens for Jamal, I don't know what they're going to do because he's been sort of keeping them, in that, And you know what? I need to talk about Jessica Garcia, Jasmine. Because season 1, she was very much, comedic relief. And like, she was like in and out. But now that she's, bumped up, like I have been obsessed with Jasmine. Like that scene where Jasmine and Ruby are in the backyard and you really get to see where Jasmine comes from and why she is the way she is. And she tells her like, oh, it's just fate, baby. It's nothing you can do about it. Like, I gotta love me because I gotta beat them to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just so excited that they added that moment because it really helps to ground her character and it really helps to understand that Jasmine is another one who reminds me still that they're 14. How that, sometimes that shield of just like, you know what I'm saying? That you do when you're a kid, is still prevalent in Free Ridge. It's like, it's crazy. Abuelita, I just love Abuelita. She is so funny and old, and she just be like, look. She even told Ruby, like, look, I don't know how to take these things seriously. Like, people, you know what I'm saying? She told, like, about Olivia's funeral and everything. So it's just like, I love Abuelita. Who else I need to talk about? Masay's dad. Come on. He done came home this season and said, he really is trying to do what's best for his daughter. And you know what? I could see how as Monse, she could feel like, oh my God, Dad, you're trying to send me to boarding school and take me away from my friends and everything like that. But he really is doing his best to try and maintain some sort of home environment for Monse now that he's not there. You know what I'm saying? And maybe a boarding school would be best for her to be around other girls. And hold up, y'all. It just got real ratchet on here. I got to put this hat. Maybe it would be better for her to go to a boarding school, you know what I'm saying, and be around other girls and girls of other races, and maybe other girls that are Afro-Latina, girls of a different socioeconomic background, so that she can see what's out there and help her out with her writing. You know, her mom didn't bought her a laptop, so it's like she got these things now that she has all the tools, and I can see how her dad was just trying to send her away where she could really flourish and, you know, dig into who she is as a person. So, you know, I commend him. Now, Jamal parents,
they need to do better.
They need to do a little bit better, right? Don't be doing what you do in Jamal's room. What is wrong with you? But also, like, you know, Jamal, his parents, you know, it's partially Jamal because he's loud and he's crazy and he's weird anyway. So I feel like they just don't pay him no mind. But it's really a whole scene where Chivo is sitting in Jamal's bedroom at 3 o'clock in the morning. They have a whole conversation. Chivo done snuck in his room. Where are the parents? What are y'all doing? I'm sitting in my room talking to a grown-ass man from the gang.
You know where the basement is?
Yeah, go on the elevator and click C.
She not here yet, but she said let her in through the basement.
Let who in through the basement?
Jada, stupid.
Tell Jada to
She said she don't want to see Jeff.
I don't care. Tell Jada to walk through the front door like it's her building and come up to her apartment that she paid for. So I'm on live talking about this. We need to cut. You was about to see me get real on my block. Anyway,
Hey, Pooh Bear. So, said,
give me the phone.
Oh my God.
Don't give me the phone. I'm on live.
Wait.
So yeah, y'all.
Wait,
can I impersonate the white girls again? What was the lines?
Brett said you need to take your ass.
Brett said you need to take your ass through that front door.
Through the front door.
And walk up your steps.
And walk up your steps.
She hung up.
Jada.
She be mad at me. Y'all, listen. But see, this is another way where race plays into something. My low-key wife, she lives in this building, and it's a lot of people that are not her race. She's black, and they make her feel a certain type of way about living here, and I just don't appreciate it, you know. But that's, again, on my block. This is why it's so relevant, because, you know, us dealing with all these issues and learning who we are is so important for us to feel like we don't got to be let in through the basement. You know what I'm saying? We can own our shit and walk through the front door no matter who lives here with us. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, that's the tea for today. I hope she's not mad at me for saying that.
I'm not thinking.
She's not watching this live. She watching this live, y'all.
No, she's not.
Okay.
She's walking through the rain.
Okay. It's raining?
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all. But yeah, so here's my predictions for season 3. Y'all ready? I think we got kidnapped. You know what? I don't know who kidnapped us. That's the hard part. Now, this is the thing. Lauren Unerick is so smart. So whoever kidnapped us, it was revealed this season, and we just don't know. Because she would never just get us kidnapped by somebody we've never heard of before and have us like, oh, well, who was that? Somewhere in this season, I'm going to find it. It's a hint at who kidnapped us and why, or maybe somewhere in here it's a hint. Or season 1. I don't know. But she's very smart like that. If you go back and watch through everything, like, I think it's Abuelita, y'all. I think Abuelita.
Jada said mind your business.
Anyway, I think Abuelita is the leader of the gang. You know, when Oscar says cuchillos, I don't know. Please, y'all.
You heard me?
I'm not good at Spanish. Although, Diego taught me how to say a couple words, and he said his dad is from Morelia, Michoacan. Did that sound sexy?
It really did.
Morelia, Michoacan. Morelia.
Morelia.
I'm good at it. Morelia, Michoacan.
Morelia. Oh.
Or you say, ¿Qué estás nope, I'm not even trying. Anyway.
Nope.
I'm gonna get me a Rosetta Stone. Y'all keep asking for this Brentwood voice. Y'all, I don't forget the lines. Does he love you? Did he say it to you? What was my line?
You said, I don't remember that.
What was my line? Oh, like with his words or like with his actions? Anyway, Abby, you really gonna teach me Spanish? Don't say that, because I really want to learn. Y'all, being on this show has been so beautiful for me, because I grew up in a predominantly black community. So, like, although my life has been somewhat like Free Ridge, it's very different in an all black neighborhood than it is in an all Hispanic neighborhood. And then in this neighborhood, where the mixture of the two and then rival gangs is very different. It's very different. It just is very different. So, you know, for me to be on this show, it has really like it's been eye-opening, not only at the culture that I never experienced. I've had my first tamale. I got to make, you know, Spanish dishes with Jason and Abuelita and all of those. Jason made us flan. I've never had flan before. That was my first tres leches. Like, during the show was my first tres leches. So, like, for me, it's been wonderful to experience this culture in a way, and Jessica has taught me everything about, you know, the Latinx movement and her, you know, when I grew up, and I grew up in a pretty much all black. I grew up in a pretty much all black neighborhood, but my first ever influence of all time was Selena Quintanilla. So when I was like 6 or 7, my mom got the VHS tape. Y'all probably don't know what that is. Of the Selena movie, and that completely made me want to be a performer. When I did Noches con Platanito, you'll get to see the whole story about how I, like, you know, was inspired by Selena to become an actor, and now a musician. So it's like I try to put a little Selena in everything I do, and for me to understand even more so where my influence had come from and the parallels between me and that, like, I really just, it has been so wonderful getting to experience the Hispanic culture and getting to not be a part of, but be witness to and integrated in the story of some, you know, a race that is not mine and that is also not white. Because we all grow up, you know, love all the movies that I love, all the characters I love are usually white, right? So for me to be immersed in this atmosphere and see someone like Paula Garcia from like my favorite movies ever, or like Emilio Rivera from my favorite movies ever and shows ever, it's like, you know, getting to witness how they are in the industry and their culture and whatever. I'm on a tangent, but anyway, predictions for season 3. I don't know who kidnapped us. I do think that we will return home, because the great, amazing thing that Lauren and Jeremy and Eddie do is that they make something go boom, and then somehow they get it back to the original tone. You know, somehow, even in season 2, even with Ruby going through all the things he's going through and Caesar going through all the things, there's still those moments of just like frivolous fun that is so amazing about our show, I think. I will think we will return home and have to deal with being kidnapped, and see our parents deal with us being kidnapped. Hopefully, if it's not for more than a day. I don't know anything about us being kidnapped, so I don't know if we're going to be going for a month or 2 minutes or 30 seconds or what. I don't know what's going on. If they're going to drop us off back home after they give us a message, or if they're going to torture us, or if one of us going, I don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen because it's on my blog. One of us could die.
Don't say that.
Please don't let it be me, because I need to check. But I'm just saying, I do think we will return home. But I think when we do return home, that's Jamal and Mansay's first real time being in actual danger in that way. I mean, Mansay been pulled up on before. They all been pulled up on before. But I feel like not used to, but they have been pulled up before in the past. Like, even one time they said they were like hiding under a car because they were shooting at Halloween in the first season. So I do think, like, you know, I don't know. But, like, seeing them come home and seeing how Jamal starts to realize, like, oh, shit, it's getting real even for me. I'm interested to see that. Predictions for season 3. I see some stuff going on with Ruby and Jasmine. I don't know. I call them, Sierra's either Monse or Sierra in whatever moment that it is. Jason / Ruby, I could see him, you know, finding love in Jasmine and never thinking that would happen. I don't know. We'll see. I think that would be really interesting. You don't know about that? Why not?
Because I don't know about that, y'all.
She over here playing with slime.
Come on now. It's fun. I know y'all like slime.
I just went to the Kids' Choice Awards and he was talking about me getting slime. And I said, don't you even try me. I don't have another outfit. It's not happening.
Who's performing with SpongeBob? I guess yours was.
You gonna sing your SpongeBob song for the people real quick?
Negative.
Please? It is 3,300 people here. So you need to sing your song so they can understand who you are. You ready? Y'all don't want her to sing. They saying sing.
But okay, you got in the. She's here. Okay, you got in the basement.
Jamal,
you
please.
The left. Is she here?
You going to that basement to let her in. I'm not going to that basement.
Why are you not gonna go with me?
Because she need to.
Well, then you tell her, Jada. Brad don't want to come down and get you because look, I'm not about to go in no basement by myself, and that's on facts. And you, here, talk to Jada.
What you dragging me to the basement for?
Because I'm not about to go to the basement.
Jada. Hello. Hi. You okay? What's the matter? Will I see you in a second? Walk through this door. Okay. All right. All right. Bye.
I really want to get slapped by a cat.
She says she's still on the train. She's gonna call us when she get here. And when she get here, y'all, she's not. I'm not opening no door for her to walk through this basement that she paid rent. That's not just. It's not gonna happen. I don't care who lives here with us. Anyway, with us. I don't live here either, but I don't care who lives here with her. But I'm saying, like, where was I at? Yo, they're saying sing. Khalil, stop being fake. Khalil. Oh, I never sent you the song, did I? I think Abuelita is Cuchillos.
Yeah, but now it's like that can't happen because we've said it all day long.
I know, and that's why I said I didn't really want to give my predictions because I don't want it to be things that they could have used that they won't now because people know.
Well,
but I think Jason already outed us on Teen Vogue 17 or whatever
I know
that was. So I think
Bullshit.
Cuchillos is Abuelita.
Okay.
And I think that she's pissed off because Ruby was supposed to be part of the protected. You know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like Ruby's household is a protected household. Like, Danny is affiliated with the gang, but he don't got to be in it. Whereas Diego has to be in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I feel like she's pissed
because
her grandson has been shot. Cute.
New York looks so good on you.
I look like an egg.
What?
Let's talk about later how I'm the least attractive cast member. We've said this before, but we're going to talk about it later. This Megan Thee Stallion.
I have a filter on because I look like I've been run over by a truck several times.
The thing is, I don't even know how to use the filters, and that's how more ahead of the game you are than me.
Baby, you press the button with the face on it.
I don't have a face button.
You don't have a thing that has like a little paper plane, a face with a smile. Plane. No, you got the paper plane tattooed on you. I mean, on the phone, baby, on the phone.
Yeah, I got the paper plane on here, but what you talking about? This little face with the stars?
Yes.
That's filter?
Ooh. Yeah, babe. Would you?
Oh, this will make my skin look clearer. I like this one.
I can't. Like, I had a hat on all day, and then I was like, yeah, I'll go live with Britt. No.
I'm a dog. Woof.
We're both doggies.
Okay, so we're dogs now. I'm a
Okay, so my prediction.
Where the dogs at? Yeah, go ahead.
Why did I go to a completely different song?
Where'd you go? Who let this dog go?
No, I went to like not even the right words.
Oh, I was gonna go there. That's my dog. That's my dog. But I didn't know if y'all was gonna know that.
I was about to go where the dog's at from the front to back. Unless you're feeling that, put my hands up because that's not even the word.
You blended two together. You blended two together.
It was the tempo you said made me go, oh. From the front to the back, and I'm feeling that.
I think, okay, anyway, so listen, this was part of my predictions. I think your character and Ruby is going to be Nookie in.
Have children? We have children.
I think y'all going to take each other's first Nookie.
We have little Jubies.
I think y'all V-Cart's going to go to the Martinez house. Ain't that Ruby last
night? Yes, they're the Martinez brothers.
Ruby Martinez, yeah. I think y'all gonna give each other the nookie for the first time, and I think y'all gonna fall in love madly and deeply. But I also can see Ruby mom trying to move because she didn't had it now. Her son had been shot and kidnapped, and I can really see Paula's character just being like, no, we're out.
Like she saves the day?
Could you imagine Paula and Abuelita come through strapped? Like
oh, yes.
First of all, Ruby dad might low-key be a G.
What if he's just like the driver? Like he's like the getaway driver. Because you know how she talks
and
to
Ruby's
him
mom was the G.
She is the G.
Rube, that could be.
What if Amber is Cuchillos?
Who's Amber? Shoshana's. Y'all, it was an episode where I leave the.
Oh my God! I'm so mad they cut that out. Okay,
they cut it out.
Listen.
But
go, Brett.
So
go.
anyway, I leave the shed and I say, "Hey, Amber," and she says, she doesn't even say hi. She doesn't even acknowledge my existence. But as I'm leaving, I go, "Hey, Amber." It's right after my monologue about thinking the money's cursed, and they're like, "Go home," and I'm like, "Thanks for the realignment."
And it's right before I come in.
It's right before you come in with Shoshana, and I say, "Hey, Amber," but every take, y'all, I did, "Hey, Ashley," "Hey, Margaret," "Hey, Caitlin." It's just whatever name came to my mind.
After every take, he come out. What's another white girl's name?
What's another white girl name? Hey, Jess.
No. He did. And what did you get as soon as you opened that door when he said, "Okay, hey, Jess"?
She said, "Wait, I can only do one of my eyebrows as well as yours." Wait, okay, I gotta get mad.
You gotta do the lips with it. There you go. That's the Jess. That's like the Jess Zoolander.
That is like I know you're mad when you do.
Oh, you know. When you don't get, when I like ice you out completely and you just see me from across the table, just quiet. That's how you know. Amazing. That's how you know Jess is pissed. Because if I'm talking to you, we're good. If there's a communication going on.
Now when you don't talk to me, I just like let you have your time.
When am I ever mad at you? Ever.
It only happened one time.
I got mad at you?
I think so. I mean, you were play mad at me though.
Oh, well, it's because
we were at Julio's house and you didn't talk to me for like 45 minutes.
That's a good point.
The people want to know your predictions. Okay, mine were, just to recap. You give your nookie to Ruby. Marseille pregnant.
Marseille pregnant.
Caesar and his brother, I didn't get here yet. Caesar and Oscar gonna move away with all of Jamal's money and live happily ever after. And Oscar gonna open a restaurant and then they gonna hide away from the Santos. That's gonna be my prediction for season 3. Who else is in the show? Marseille. I can really see Marseille's dad sending her to boot camp.
Yeah, I could see that.
I just feel like Marseille's dad really don't play these games.
Like, what kind of boot camp is she going to? Like, what if she goes to the wrong one and she comes back like a freaking like?
Wait, I need my charger.
Triathlon.
The dog is getting played out. What I need?
Is that Sabrina?
The Teenage Witch?
Well, what are we changing to? Because we have to do it. Oh God, hell no. Oh no.
I want something hard.
No.
Something, give me a.
These are like not cute. See, Snapchat has the cuter filters.
Let me see. Snapchat got filters too?
You don't know that Snapchat has filters?
Okay, this is distracting. How do I go back to default?
Go all the way to the left.
Okay, reset. Bang. I'm technologically challenged. Is technologically challenged?
Okay, can I tell you?
Yeah, go ahead. Your predictions.
Well, can I tell you things that I thought were hilarious?
Great.
Okay, so the little girl in the first episode is not my sister.
Right.
Is not my sister.
The one that you were looking at in the
The one that I'm crying and I'm upset is not my sister. She was a neighbor. We talked about that before. She was a neighbor. And she's a child, so you're going to cry regardless if you know her or not. I mean, come on.
Right.
I love how they're like, oh, it had to be her sister. Like, who's not going to cry at a baby?
Right.
And then also, people think I'm a santo because I have that cross.
Ooh. Oh, but it do push into the cross and then push into Diego's chest.
Who knows? I don't know.
First of all, Tierra and Diego look so damn good in that clip. I was like, God damn, what show am I on?
No, exactly. And I was like, it's gonna look like that when it's on me too.
Me too. And then here I come, looking all greasy and just a mess.
You look like a freaking Colgate commercial right now.
Or dirty mouth, clean it up with a bit of orbit for a good clean feeling, no matter what.
No matter what.
Clean.
Dirty mouth, clean it up. So
I wish
Colgate would. Are you in New York? Are you in the middle of rehearsals?
I'm in the middle of rehearsals. I am in a musical right now.
Oh, can we not talk about what the name of the musical is?
I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't, just to be safe.
Okay, but I'm gonna come see you.
Come see the musical. It's gonna be great. I sing.